Hi, Wes Lee here with the weekly Mesonet Weather Report. The weather this past week was quite enjoyable from a temperature standpoint. However, it was another week with limited rainfall for most sites. After being well watered for most of the summer, our crops are starting to show signs of moisture stress in many locations. The 7-day rainfall map from midweek shows close to 2 inches in Texas County and an inch or more in several north central counties, including 2.3 inches in Blackwell. But the majority of the state came in with less than 1/10 of an inch. This has soil moisture levels drying out in most areas as seen by the negative brown numbers on this weekly change in the 10-inch fractional water index map. This soil moisture map from Wednesday shows greens are dwindling week by week. There are now more brown numbers representing the dry end of the scale than the green numbers indicating the wet end of the scale. Exactly 1 year ago, the soil moisture was in better shape, with over half of the map registering a green 0.9 or higher. Rain chances continue to look slim next week as seen on the forecast map, with chances being below normal for this time of year. Gary is up next with the newest drought map for the state.
Thanks, Wes, and good morning, everyone. Well, up until now, most of the summer we've had good drought news. Improvement after improvement, not much intensification. Unfortunately, things may be changing. Let's take a look and see where we're at. The same general pattern, we do have a little bit more moderate drought now introduced up into northwestern Oklahoma, northeastern Harper, northwestern Woods County. So a little bit of intensification up there. But then we have another spot starting to grow down in far southeastern Oklahoma. It is, right now, it's actually just abnormally dry conditions, but it is a sign that if we don't get some good rains, we will see drought start to appear down in that part of the state as well. We can take a look at the 30-day rainfall and see exactly what's going on. We do see these areas of blue on the map for the Mesonet rainfall. Those are areas that didn't get much rainfall, basically less than an inch. So that part up there in northwestern Oklahoma, that shows up pretty well. But we also see some blue starting to show up in central, east central, and also that part down there in southeastern and south central Oklahoma. Becomes much more clear when we take a look at the percent of normal rainfall map for the last 30 days. Those reds and oranges, those are below normal rainfall amounts, and we do see those areas in trouble, at least in the last 30 days. And that part down there in the east central Oklahoma, just to the east of the Oklahoma City metro area, is also fairly dry. So another area to take another look at next week. But to see where we're in real trouble, at least at the current time, we take a look at the 60-day rainfall map for the Mesonet. Again, the parts up there in northwest Oklahoma, Buffalo's only received 2.4 inches of rain over the last 60 days. And again, those greens and those yellow colors are low rainfall amounts. We see that across southeastern Oklahoma as well. So some of these deficits have been going on for 60 days. We've been able to hold off the drought because it hasn't been very hot, but now we're back to a hot, drier pattern, so we're going to have to keep an eye on it. That's it for this time. We'll see you next time on the Mesonet Weather Report.